Hello everyone, this is Kiana Battle, Deanna Chandler, Nikki Short, and Lizzie Valentine's tutorial on pH, buffers, and meter reading. To use a pH meter, you need to be familiar with the probe and how to use it. First, you will rinse the probe with distilled water after removing it from its container. Next, you will calibrate it using two different buffer solutions. Use the pH 7 buffer first and insert the probe into the beaker with the buffer, making sure not to bump the probe on the side of the beaker. To set up the meter, first hit the button called Sensors. Then, tap the word Calibrate, then CH1 pH. Tap 1 point calibration and calibrate now. Type in 7.0 for the pH of the buffer, and then hit Keep and OK, and you will see that the meter reading is 7.0 for the pH 7 buffer. Take the probe out of the buffer and rinse it with distilled water in a separate container. Next, you will follow the same procedure for the pH 4 buffer, except you will type in 4.0 as your calibration pH. To recap, press Sensors, then press Calibrate, then press CH1, 1 point calibration, calibrate now, type in 4.0 for your new pH for your new buffer, then hit Keep, OK, and you will see that the meter reading is now 4.0. Remove the probe from the 4.0 solution and rinse with distilled water again, as you will every time it comes into contact with a new solution. Shake off excess water, and now you are ready to test another solution's pH. Put the probe in the solution, which is apple juice, and wait for the number to stabilize. The pH of this solution is 3.53. Make sure you rinse the probe off after using it, and then place it back in its storage container. So what is the difference between strong and weak acids? The hydrogen ions or protons in strong acids like hydrochloric acid completely ionize or dissociate when added to an aqueous solution, so the concentration of hydrogen ions is equal to the concentration of the strong acid. Weak acids, protons on the other hand, only partially dissociate when added, and the concentration of hydrogen ions is less than the concentration of the acid. Because weak acids' protons don't completely ionize, the reaction is reversible in a dynamic equilibrium form. Strong acids will completely ionize, and this is not reversible, thus no equilibrium can occur. To minimize this effect, use a buffer solution to regulate the ionization rates. What is a buffer, you might ask? A buffer is an aqueous solution that can resist changes in pH when small amounts of acids and bases are added. Most buffers consist of a mixture of weak acid and its conjugate base, or a weak base and its conjugate acid. When bases are added to a solution, a buffer will neutralize it by absorbing most of the hydroxide ions. In a similar manner, when acids are added, a buffer will absorb the extra hydrogen ions. Both of these cases lead to a relatively stable pH. Finally, here's our data for concentration and pH of the solutions. And here's how you find concentration of some acids. Thank you all for watching.